Meanwhile, businessmen from Iran and Germany have held a meeting to boost bilateral trade. The volume of trade between the two countries stood at around $2.7 billion in 2013. Saman Kujuri reports.
Discussing trade relations between Iran and Germany, Iranian and German businessmen have gathered to boost trade ties between the two sides, especially in view of the new horizons created after an interim nuclear agreement reached between Iran and the P5+1 group in Geneva back in November. Iran has voiced readiness to increase trade transactions with Germany to $7 billion annually. The volume of trade exchanges between Iran and Germany reached $2.7 billion back in 2013.
Germany has always been one of the main trade partners of Iran in supplying industrial machinery and related industry. At a time, Germany was Iran's first trade partner in the world. Industrial equipment, production lines, and technical knowledge are the main items we import from Germany. This is while, aside from raw materials, dried fruits, and Persian carpets, Iran has also exported medical equipment to Germany.
The market we see very positive because basically it's the biggest market in the region with a very educated population and kind of a, let's say, room for improvement on all technology, which actually can be seen on a platform like in Hanover. And that's where we are here for.
The Iranian Minister of Industry, Mines and Trade had earlier said that Iran planned to facilitate conditions for foreign investors, particularly Germans, in its industrial sector. Germany is reportedly the European Union's biggest exporter of goods to Iran, well ahead of Italy and France. Despite US-led sanctions, business ties between Germany and Iran remain strong. German firms continue to engage in trade with Iran and are finding ways of exporting goods to the country.
We are focused on, for example, on the food, furniture, but also gaming and dental industry. Even on the visitor side, Iran is very, very important for us.
Iran's trade balance with 83 world countries surpassed $92 billion in the past Iranian year, which ended in March 2014. Trade relations between Iran and Germany go back to almost 100 years ago, and despite all the ups and downs in political ties, the two sides are still willing to keep the business going. Saman Kujuri, Press TV, Tehran.
Well, an inmate at the Guantanamo prison has refused to attend his parole board hearing.